Hello, welcome to episode 33 of the Jeff Vibin podcast. Your boy AJ here with my guys, Zach, Dante. How y'all boy living?
What's going on, man? Everything's good. Can't complain.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Like y'all boys these days.
Dante, it's episode 32. That's 33?
Yeah.
Still trying, bro. Ain't shit changed.
Come on now.
Yeah.
These fans need some type of update. Something had to change. What's going on?
Shit. Ain't shit going on, man.
You got a lot of pillows for just one person in bed.
That's not a pillow, bro. It's what it is. All right, so it's like and a blanket because I just washed my sheets.
What you need to wash your sheets? You know, I'm gonna stay out your business.
To wash their sheets. Like
I can't. So I just washed my sheets today too. So
what you need to wash your sheets for?
because I'm a dirty. I'm joking.
You're not joking.
Gotta keep clean sheet.
Yeah.
You all right, Dante?
I'm chilling, playing. What's it called? I can't.
You just had your I'm just make sure you good.
I was wondering why his head was back. Oh, he said he playing the game. Oh.
Oh. All right, man. Let's get into these topics, man. We got some good topics today. Kind of gonna be a little over the place, but you know what? Let's get that first one. All right, man. So in Tennessee, they pass a bill. Drunk drivers who kill a parent has to pay the child support. I think
But
that's
what if the
great.
kids are over 18?
Then he don't have to pay. He or she don't have to pay.
No. That's a weird law. You should still just send those people to jail.
I like the child support idea.
So you're saying it's only if they hit them or if they kill them?
If they kill them.
So pay child support, but don't go to jail, or you go to jail but still have to pay child support.
Probably
Like,
both.
how does that work?
I don't even think they go to jail all the time.
Well, yeah, I guess they just put them in
I
flash
don't know.
zones. Yeah.
But still, take the money from the account. Or go to jail and take the money from the account. Cause
I guess.
that's money missing.
Yeah. That's true.
So, I mean, you'll get, help. Try to stop drunk drivers.
Yeah. Respect. I guess it's a good step in the right direction.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, speaking of Tennessee, since we're on that one, I had one topic of the Black mayor proclaimed April as Confederate History Month in a Tennessee town. I don't know if y'all heard about that, but
No, I didn't hear that.
that's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Don't go that time, April.
Yeah. And he's Black at that, so everyone was saying he's an uncle and his name is Tom.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. They had a picture of him in the like a conference room around the old white man or whatever. Yeah. I was like, wow, you can't make this stuff up.
Crazy. All right, man. He's back, man.
Kenny?
The man, the myth, the legend. Kung Fu Kenny. K. Dot. I think he got a new name now, but I don't know. Kendrick Lamar. The GOAT. He back.
How long has it been? 5 years?
Yeah, something like that.
That's crazy to say, 5 years. It's been that long.
Coming
Damn.
back May 13th. Everybody cleared the way.
Yeah, I don't think anyone gonna drop around that time.
Yeah. Future drop.
That's dangerous.
Future drops
May
next week.
6th.
No,
Yeah.
he drops April 29th.
Oh, April 29th. So yeah, it's Future.
It's Jack Harlow who's in the middle of Future, and then that week after Jack Harlow's album, then it's Kendrick.
Whoever planned that release date, they probably getting fired.
Yeah,
He screwed.
no one's gonna be playing. Yeah, Jack Harlow screwed up, or whoever put that date in the middle between Future and Kendrick.
He might put out something. Yo, push him back the album by add a couple more songs.
Yeah, he gonna drop that deluxe version real quick.
Yeah, cause that's two monsters.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Yeah,
May 13th, he back. Mr. Morrow and the Big Steppers.
How many tracks are y'all expecting for this? I'm saying it's no more than 10.
I'm saying 13.
I was saying, yeah, I'm about to say 12.
12.
Yeah.
Okay. And based off the title, what vibe do you think it's gonna be? I'm thinking it may be like To Pimp a Butterfly.
That's what I'm about to say. I think okay. I say a mixture.
Because I think he's gonna be talking about everything that happened in the world in his absence.
Yeah. I think he could be talking to a lot of these rappers too.
Oh yeah. I mean, he gave us a little hints with those songs he did with King.
Yeah.
Smoking on Top 5. So hopefully he keep that same energy.
Yeah. I think he gonna go crazy, bro. That's the only thing he can do. You had to go crazy. You come at 5 years, you gotta go crazy. You can't do like Bruno Mars.
What did he do?
24 Karat, man.
I thought y'all loved that album. I was the only one who criticized it.
It was only a couple songs. I didn't care about that 24K.
Oh yeah, it was 7 tracks.
I like about 2 or 3.
Oh, I thought y'all.
But that's the thing. I'm like, come on, man. 7.
I mean,
anyway, whatever. Future drop April 29th.
Another go.
Yeah. Know what his album called yet?
What?
No clue.
Oh, okay. Future said a lot of these women be toxic. They just don't admit it. He said the woman that he dealt with.
Yeah. And how did y'all feel about that statement?
That's true.
I guess it's kind of tough for her to speak on that when you haven't experienced the type of women he's talking about. So
yeah. So I don't know. And just seeing Future as a the amount of baby mamas he got.
That's a roster.
And all the stupid stuff he do and treat it here and stuff. I don't know what to say. So
yeah. He said some funny stuff in this. I watched his interview he did for GQ.
Oh, okay.
And one of them asked him. Matter of fact, it was Kanye's old girl. She asked him if he would have any more kids. And he was like,
Kanye old girl.
Who was that last girl he was with? Julia Fox, whatever her name is.
Oh, she asked him?
Yeah, she asked him if he had any more kids.
She's just out here doing random stuff now.
Yeah.
I stay relevant, probably.
Basically, I mean, Kanye did what he was supposed to do.
Dante, you gotta move your mic closer, bro.
I'm good.
It sounds like mumble.
I got you. Good.
All right. Netflix
Going down bad.
Yeah. You can't compete.
Nope. Lost 54.3 billion market value.
All because of the password sharing thingy.
Yeah, they try and crack down on that. Everybody said, well, bump y'all.
Yeah, shit, I ain't had good shows in a minute. Shit, well, I'm scared they still got my account show there.
Because they don't have any good shows anymore.
They come out with another tier too with ads at lower price.
Who's gonna pay for that?
I'm password sharing. Catch me if you can.
They literally took out
that shit. Fuck it, you losing the account, then I ain't getting another one.
Oh, if it gone.
Yeah, I barely watch Netflix now these days. I mean, compared to the other shows, I really think as far as content of shows, Apple TV probably surpassed them already.
Yeah. Everything, Hulu, Apple TV,
yeah, Hulu
HBO
too.
Max by far, Disney.
HBO Max killing that, bro.
Isn't it like, but they just dropped goddamn Batman. That shit ain't been out a month yet.
I don't know. Netflix dude got this one documentary. It's called Our Father. I don't know, y'all heard about it?
No.
So it's he's a fertility doctor, and he's a priest. So the woman that can't get pregnant, I guess I don't know, the man can't get pregnant, whatever. They go get semen, right? And he was sticking his semen in the woman.
Yeah, I think about that shit.
So he got like, I think like over 100 something kids, and it's a small town.
And they thought it was like a sperm bank.
Yeah.
With just random guys coming in there, but it was really just him the whole time.
It was just him. Yeah. So,
wow.
And then y'all gotta watch the trailer. It's crazy. And they it's a small town, so they all just everybody know everybody's.
It's incest on incest at this point.
Yeah. And then they all look alike too.
And of course that defense will start happening at some point.
And they asking questions like, dang, what if I had sex with this dude? He beat my brother.
Yeah, the whole city at this point. Like, ain't no fans about it.
Yeah. And they said they can't lock him up because there's no law for that.
That reminds me of the episode in Game of Thrones where the old man was living out in the woods. Actually, that's more crazy. He was having sex with his daughters to create more children.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they don't know.
But so how long has this been going on?
Many years.
Oh, so they're
like 40 and 50 years old now and stuff.
Oh, so they've had other kids already.
I believe so.
Well, yeah, if they're 40-something years old, then yeah, I don't know why I was just thinking he was just producing girls. I'm sure there were boys.
Yeah,
produced.
Maybe watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
like that. The son's probably getting killed off right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
and he can't. There's no prison law or nothing for that.
Shit, nobody ever thought to do this shit probably.
You said what, Dante?
I said nobody never brought to do this shit probably, and especially not to this extent.
Yeah, because they were talking to FBI and stuff. They don't know what they can possibly do, but I was like, man, it's crazy.
100 kids?
Yeah, over 100.
Yeah.
I guess I gotta wait till the documentary.
It probably happened again, but niggas probably start maybe 10 by 100. That's a different type of numbers, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he got over 100. So
man,
I can't wait to watch that.
Wait, so it's not out yet?
No, it's out. I think it come out next month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna tune in for that. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. And then Stranger Things season 4 coming, and Netflix reported that they spent $30 million on each episode.
Sure.
Uh,
What money who paying y'all?
That's why I was saying. I'm like, what the heck?
are y'all excited for it anymore?
At this point, it's been so long.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't even remember what the fuck happened. I ain't even cap to you, but I definitely got a lot. Of shit that
Exactly.
happened.
Yeah, I'm not excited, but you know, I'm gonna watch.
It's been how many years? It's probably been like since Kendrick dropped his album on the low.
Last time they dropped, it was like 15 or 14 years. Now I think it's 19, 18 years old and shit. Like everybody grown at this point.
Man, the only thing I know what happened last thing was Hopper was in Russia because everyone thought he died, but he was in that. He got teleported or something.
Yeah.
But the kids are all grown up now.
At this point, they all doing their own thing. Like shit, nobody really got anything from the show. Like shit, Caleb killing it, Millie Bobby Brown killing it, killing it. Like,
yeah, I don't care. Showed up in different shows after that.
everybody doing music nowadays. Everybody got their own shit to worry about.
Yep.
But that's a lot of money though for a TV show.
I can't 30 million per
Especially that's
episode.
the flop because it's probably gonna flop.
How many episodes is it?
They didn't say.
They ain't telling us.
Probably 10. You know they don't do no many.
Yeah,
More than like
like
10 more than that.
Yeah,
Well, it better be good.
that's what I'm saying.
You probably won't.
All right, let's go to let's talk about Coachella. So as we know, Kanye dropped out, and then ticket prices went down like crazy. But I heard The Weeknd killed it, and Swedish Mafia. Yeah, I heard they killed it.
Isn't this like the first Coachella in like a minute or some shit? Is this the first Coachella in like a minute, or like has it been going on since COVID's been going on?
I had no clue. I want to say it's been going on, but I don't know.
I think it was canceled in 2020, but I think
that's
it
why I was
came
wondering.
back.
Oh,
So I know I've seen somebody talk.
But I saw the highlights of the weekend's set, and it was pretty good. Like those transitions from song to song was crazy. Like he was going from the new album back to the old one, and it sounded like it actually fit together. I mean,
oh wow.
he did his thing, but of course everyone probably had wanted to see Kanye.
Yeah.
So,
but you know, Weeknd good too. So.
Why did Kanye drop out, or did he get kicked out?
He just dropped out. I don't know. He said on Instagram he'll bring in. Oh, he wanted an apology from Billie Eilish.
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah. So I guess she ain't apologized. So he said, "Well, I'm out." And you know, Kanye got that power too. So
yeah, because she said something about trap. It was something along those lines or whatever.
Yeah, she said something about Travis Scott, and they want an apology. She didn't want to apologize. So. Yep.
Yeah, Kanye got that power. That's crazy.
Yeah. All right, man. Y'all know the rapper Maino?
I'm looking at the comment all the time. I remember you telling us about this. No, yeah. I know about him, but I don't know him.
Yeah, I never listened to music. But Maino is a New York rapper. And when he, doing the do with a white woman, he liked to role play. So the role play he liked to do, he liked to be the slave. And she be the master, I guess.
I believe that's the technical term for it.
Okay.
Why?
On Twitter and stuff, you see girls be like, men are so weird.
We don't know what you saying, man.
I ain't hear nothing.
I still don't know.
He don't represent us, and Nick on his own with that shit he doing.
Oh,
thank you.
Is that better for y'all niggas?
Yeah, you can't hear you.
AMSMR.
What?
Let's just keep it pushing. All right. Yep, that's Maino. Janelle Monae says she is non-binary.
What does that mean? She's not like a gender.
Yeah, she doesn't have a gender at all. She's just individual.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Demi Lovato.
Oh, one of them ones.
People that are poly.
You know she got
a poly is actually I don't know. I'm not gonna get
Pretty much what it is like you're not really attracted to gender, you're just attracted to energy. So kind of in that same realm of, you don't really look at genders in general.
No. Well, God bless them. Okay. So Dwayne Haskins' parents came out and said that they're not attending their son's funeral because they never met his wife. And they don't want that to be the first meetup at the funeral.
How haven't they met her? If they had to be a wedding, right?
I understand COVID was going on, they probably, versus safety and shit like that. So it definitely makes sense for them maybe not to have met within like the past, depending on if they got married the past year or two.
Yeah. So I don't know how long they've been married or whatever, but
I'll look it up real quick.
That's a sticky situation.
Yeah, sad. Like,
yeah.
Y'all not gonna go just because of that.
I mean,
yeah, so he got married to her in March 2021, so it definitely makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to meet the first time meeting a wife at your son's funeral. That is just sad on top of sad on top of sad.
But to not go at all, though.
That's a big moment in y'all lives. Even if it's a bad moment, it's a big moment. And you have to sacrifice that over something as small as, I don't meet your wife.
Tell people how I feel.
I mean, yeah, it's a lot of pain to deal with. So just have to respect their intentions or whatever, I guess.
Yeah. All right, man. A lot of good music coming this summer. I guess is it technically summer?
Not yet. We're still in spring. I think summer starts in June. Or at the end of May, middle of May. Schools, in college schools out in May, but high school and all that's June. So I don't know. Depends on who you ask, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know either now. Well, since you said that, we're gonna skip this topic. Mike Tyson, he was on a plane. Flying somewhere, and some white guy was messing with him, making faces, threw a water bottle at him, and Mike Tyson put the paws on him, man.
You have to be a special kind of stupid to make, out of all people in this world, mad. Y'all chose him.
I don't understand what's going through his head.
He got what he deserved.
Yeah.
You trying to do your life,
Bother the man. Man just chilling. You doing all type of weird stuff. And he put the beats on you.
Because they said Mike was real cordial with them. They took pictures and everything. It was real cool in the beginning. And then he just started doing too much.
See? It was his fault.
Yeah. And the man already said he's not going to press charges. I guess he was in the wrong to begin with. So
that's a hell of a story to tell in your lifetime.
What would you have done, Dante, if he put hands on you?
What you mean?
If Mike Tyson put hands on you.
I'm not myself in switching. So if he put hands on me, obviously he really out on some wild shit, and that means I can sue.
But as far as like,
So I'm the kind of person to set my wrong. So if I did cause something that will provoke that man to put his hands on me, I accept it. It is what it is. I keep it moving though.
but you and Mike Tyson are probably like the same bill, so I respect you to protect yourself.
Bruh, no.
Not the same build, got the different type of life experience. I can't compare like that Lance did to mine. Type of hands. Like, I ain't never been a fighter in my life. I'm gonna repeat that man in a fight.
Thank you. Just take the move on.
Yeah, like bro, you got to take it and move on. Zach trying to got there and get me caught up.
I know.
At what you gonna put hands on Mike Tyson? Zach? That's what you gonna do? You throwing hands in the airport with Mike?
Stick and
Iron
move,
Mike.
man. Stick and move.
All right, I want to see that shit.
Yeah,
Send me
you
the
gonna
video.
stick them on. You gonna
You gonna goddamn weave. You gonna
weave
fire
right
right here. It's over
Yep.
with. You gonna be
Float
sitting
like a
that.
butterfly, sting like a bee.
And you gonna hear that rumble, young nigga rumble.
you gonna get caught.
Nah, I ain't fighting Mike. I
You
see
gonna hit the
that.
body go off one. You gonna be like, oh, you gonna feel that type of energy. That nigga, different type of pain and power right there.
He punched me in the stomach. I'm gonna be peeing for 2 straight hours.
Nigga gonna break. I didn't break down.
Oh.
I ain't fighting that, man.
Nah. All right, man. The great Elon Musk, man. He up to another thing. He got the
Twitter.
robo. Oh yeah, he about to buy that for 42 billion or million.
It's something like that. It's a billion, I know.
42 billion.
Go do something, man. Like,
Yeah. What else is there for him to do? He got the robotaxi coming in 2024.
you got a what?
A robotaxi.
So a car that's driven by a robot.
It's not even driven by a robot. The car is the robot. There's no steering wheel or no pedals.
What is this man doing?
Creating the future.
I don't think this is a good future though, man. Robotaxi, he got the iRobots on the street now, showing face expressions. I think the world need to really look at what this dude is doing before it's too late.
You know, he got a, I want to say, a mega factory out in Texas.
Yeah.
And he said if he built 100 of those, the world would be a better place and run on different energy. I said, dang.
He got money to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, we could use that with how the economy, well, not the economy, but oil and stuff.
Yeah. It's actually mega. It's giga bigger. Giga factory.
Yeah, giga.
Yeah. It's bigger than one of the taller than one of the skyscrapers in Dubai.
Oh, he trying to do that.
He already did it.
Wait, he built it?
Yeah.
In
It's
Texas.
Yeah.
To look this up. Is there a picture of it?
I don't know.
Gigafactory.
Gigafactory, Texas.
Oh, it's
Long.
it's horizontal. It's not vertical.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you now. Yeah. I think I seen a picture of this back in the day.
I think that's crazy.
That's a lot of jobs, man, that he brought to Texas. It's in Austin, Texas, too.
Yeah.
Um,
And he trying to build 100 of those.
where though? I mean, not a lot of states have
All
that
over
space.
all over
Texas.
the world. All over the world.
He would have to do it like in Wyoming, where there's like country areas, I guess.
That Utah.
I mean, I guess he can do it. More power to him.
Yeah.
I guess it's just gonna be for his cars or whatever.
Yeah,
or is he starting on spaceships at some point?
he might do other stuff in it. He said it'll change the world. So gotta be something else he doing than building Tesla just in there.
He building flying cars. He just ain't telling nobody.
Yeah, for a gigafactory, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't just Tesla being built in there. Probably got the robots, all type of stuff going on. The robotaxi he working on, all type of stuff he working on. He ain't telling.
That man is a real life Tony Stark. He ain't building an Iron Man suit though yet, so I can't call him Tony. Or
Somebody was mad at Jeff Bezos. They said he got all this money and he still ain't built an Iron Man suit.
who's Richard Jeff or Elon?
It be switching day and night.
Oh,
They 1-2 is switch.
but yeah.
I think
It's-
Elon probably number one right now. I don't know.
It's
Yeah,
tough
I
to
know.
build an Iron Man suit though. Like, I don't think people understand what Tony actually did, and for that to be made in real life, that's a lot of energy miniaturized in one suit that a man can actually fit in without it overheating, overcooling. It's a lot of variables that go into doing something like that.
Man, he's only like 5'.
I think they can do it though.
But an arc reactor though,
You heard that?
no.
He only 5'8". But yeah, art reactor, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
to have that energy contained. That's I don't think that's in their field. I'm trying to figure out the scientific word for it because Tony said it in one of the movies. It's some science stuff, I know that, but I can't
Oh yeah, definitely.
remember it. I mean, there is some people in the army. The army did make a suit, but it's not like that. It's like real bulky. So I don't believe it would be good to have in the combat field.
Oh, they try and build the art reactors now
Where
at
at?
MIT.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's been going on since 08, since Iron Man dropped. Someone's going to figure it out, but to put it in a suit, that's going to take a lot of trial and error.
They got a formula.
This boy about to volunteer.
Y'all see me flying, don't say no.
He
Mark
was he's
one.
on goddamn motherfucker. He was that theme song one time on Snapchat. He was like, "What's the AJ on?" What's man listening to?
I ain't gonna post it.
That boy gonna be an Iron Patriot. Boy gonna be roadie. Think he gonna be Iron Man. They ain't putting a black man in the main suit.
Well, they gotta take my suit.
Gonna be a goddamn sidekick, real good.
What? What my sidekick, man?
He said what?
You said sidekick?
Yeah, but they gonna fuck around make you a sidekick. You gonna be goddamn roadie.
Nope.
Captain Roadie.
You gonna
They
be
gonna
the
have to
first person
take my
chose.
suit.
Nah, you was second option right there, second fiddle.
Nah, B. Never. So a new study shows that legalizing marijuana would lower the demand for prescription pills.
I believe it.
Yep.
But the
me too.
pharmaceutical industry won't let that happen.
Yep. Because they don't want to lose the money.
Yep.
Greedy people.
But people can smoke cigarettes. It's crazy. The world is so backwards.
Because the cigarettes are bad, which
Leads
mess
into the
up.
pharmaceuticals.
Yeah. So
Yes.
they don't care. Here, you need some pills. But with marijuana, you won't need pills. None of that.
Isn't it about to pass though in the Senate for the state of South Carolina?
I don't know South Carolina. I think the whole US, whatever.
Oh yeah, so if it passes in the whole US, as long as it gets taken off the control list of drug uses, I think it'll be okay for everybody to use it, no matter what type of job title you have.
I still think states can say they want it or not, I think. So
There's always gonna be some obstacles to it.
yeah. Once they figure out how to make money from it, then they'll do it.
Hey, pause it right here. I gotta pee.
All
All
Whatever.
right,
I gotta find my dog.
like the ice cream sandwich. Fuck it.
Where Dante went.
Ice cream sandwich.
Oh man. He making it from scratch or he Where do I get a Klondike bar? That Gigafactory is crazy.
Yeah.
Giga Texas.
You know what's going on with Johnny Depp?
Yeah, I've been well, I'll wait for Dante to come back if you ready to start. Well, he's back now. We good?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, we back. Back at the commercial break, man. JVPmerch.com. Go get your merch. JVPmerch.com.
Do that.
All right. So Johnny Depp, what's going on with him and Amber Heard?
Well, it's been going on since probably
like since
the past 7 years or 8 years.
8 years. I know something on Aquaman, I think.
No, it's been going on since like the Pirates of the Caribbean, because I've been watching his highlights of the trial and looking at what he's been saying. It's been going on for a while, but I think the public started finding out when Aquaman or whatever. But yeah, him and his wife, Amber Heard, just been abusive to him. Hearing the stuff he was saying, hearing the phone messages between him and her, she would hit him repeatedly. She took a poop on his bed or on like his side of the bed and put it there. And Johnny was telling the judge that he was like, one day I came back and there was human feces on my side of the bed. And she tried to say it was one of the dogs who did it. But he said, I walk those dogs every day and I'm with them and I know what their poop looks like. It wasn't that.
Yeah, you can tell the difference.
So yeah,
That's a country test, for like, because they have the type of genetics.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely different. So you just feel bad for him. I mean, and you could tell by her face reactions how she was just looking up there that, she probably did all that.
That shit's bad. Like, just like the effect it's had on him and his career as a whole. Like, then he lose like Pirates of the Caribbean, like a bunch of other movies.
Yeah, he
lost Harry Potter too.
Yeah, he was in the Fantastic Beasts movies. And then once that happened, he got kicked out.
Yeah.
And speaking of Pirates, they had brought that up in the court.
He said he don't want to do that.
Yeah, he said he's never coming back to it now.
Yeah.
Because of that or whatever. because Disney was so quick to kick him out and believe all that, what the media was saying. So now he's basically like, F them, I'm not coming back to that. So yeah, it's just, I mean, and that's what this whole thing about the defamation of his name and likeness.
Yeah.
So that's what this is going to be based on.
Wow. All right, man. ASAP Rocky got arrested.
In a
Because
connection.
connection to assault or something.
It was a shooting or something that happened a couple of years ago, I think.
And one of his what is it, ASAP Bari or something. One of the ASAP people allegedly snitch on him because one of the other ASAP people called him out and said, "Why you snitch on ASAP Rocky?" So allegedly, dude snitch, and that's why he got locked up.
Wow.
That's crazy, man. Rihanna.
That's true. You know, I mean, like ASAP group anymore.
Yeah. And then Rihanna, pregnant. I know that's a lot of stress.
Plus, there was allegations of him cheating too. So
yeah,
but that was turned down real quick though. They was like, that's not true.
Yeah. So hopefully she doing all right. But we forgot this one thing. Mike Tyson, back to Mike Tyson. He believed that rich people abduct homeless people for sport.
Yeah. And to our listeners, take that with a grain of salt. I just read that title and ran with it. I mean,
it's definitely possible like that. Got the organs and shit like that.
Yeah, it's something to think about.
Who's gonna know?
It was a movie on Netflix. I can't remember the name, but they was selling the organs. They were taking the organs out of people, and then in the basement level, they were selling it and stuff.
I mean, they already doing it with regular people when they die and stuff like that. I definitely can imagine them doing it with homeless people.
Yeah, it's kind of like some twisted Hunger Games type stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's pretty weird.
Yeah, that's weird. All right, man. Y'all heard about the Florida man who tried to buy a BMW?
Shame on y'all. Shame on y'all, BMW.
$60,000 worth of food stamps.
That's a lot of money. And where did he get it from? Or did he just accumulate it over time?
Scamming.
All that man wanted was a car with his family.
But darn, he chose the BMW.
Hey, $60K, you might as well go big. And then he actually stole it from their lot, but it ran out of gas. And that's how he got caught. He got caught in the middle of the highway.
Bruh, I didn't know about that part.
Yeah.
Wow.
They said the car had ran out of gas. He didn't have money to fill it up, so that's what happened.
I tell you, man, Florida, something in that water, boy.
It's just a different country out there.
Them in Texas, they just too much weird stuff going on there. All right, man, let's talk about NBA playoffs, man. Guess we start with Kyrie flicking off Boston Celtics fans.
And I'm glad you started with that. As a Celtics fan myself, to any Celtics people who listening to this, leave that man alone.
Yes, I agree.
It's been 3 years.
Let it go. Bro.
Move on.
He ain't worrying about y'all niggas.
Do y'all see Cleveland doing that to Bron? I mean, yeah, for the first season, maybe. But now, I mean, he go back and none of that happens. And I read some of the comments. They were like, yeah, but he promised he was going to be there forever and stay with us. Then he did all that drama and left us.
Yeah, but you don't know what happened behind closed doors.
Yeah, like
some altercation or something could happen. We don't know. And then, watching HBO show Winning Time, when them boy went to Boston and they were doing, when the Boston fans doing all that cussing and all that and stuff.
Wait, is this in like a newer episode?
Oh, you ain't
Did
seen
this happen on Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it yet. I'm gonna watch it after this.
Okay. Great
I'll watch it
episode.
after this.
Great
All right.
episode. That show there.
Oh, it's amazing.
Mm-mm-mm.
And speaking of that show, Jerry West is mad because he doesn't like how he's being portrayed in that show.
He said he wanted an apology and stuff. Somebody said, yeah, that sounds like the his version in the show.
I love his character. I don't think it's bad.
I
I don't
mean,
think so.
shit, he's portrayed as sexual deviance. I can understand a little bit. It'd be, perceived as that.
But Jerry wasn't really. They ain't having like having sex with a lot of girls.
It only
Yeah,
showed
like,
it was
one
just
girl.
one. It was one.
Yeah, but just the whole thing, wife, the guy thing coming to like the restaurant and he's cheating on her and stuff like that. The cold book collection with women.
Is this in the show?
You talking about
I'm thinking it on Bus. That's
yeah, you think
yeah, I think I'm talking about West. But
I missed that episode.
I was
Yeah,
like,
like,
hold on, restaurant.
shit.
I remember restaurant. Yeah, Mr. Bus.
That's just how he was. I mean,
But I don't hear Genie Bus saying anything.
well, I don't think any of them are watching it because the people asked Magic about it. He was like, he's not watching that show. He has his own documentary on Apple TV that's coming out.
I don't see why Magic be mad.
You can see why he'll be
yeah,
mad.
they made him like an asshole, made him look selfish.
It's not even that. It's just, let's call a spade a spade. He was a playboy.
Yeah, but we already knew that shit.
He said it.
and he didn't
And we
say
knew that.
He said
But I
it.
don't think he wants to go back and,
Yeah,
and relive that.
Probably get him
Especially with his wife. Yeah.
PTSD. So I understand that. And Cookie, he put Cookie through some stuff.
And she stayed down. I mean, I think him and her are still together after all that.
So I understand he don't want to watch it, but you can't be mad at the show.
Yeah, I mean,
So, but yeah, I gotta watch his doc on Apple.
Jordan is going to be on it too.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it showed him in the trailer. It showed him, Obama, like a whole bunch of other people.
Yeah, I saw it's out now. So
But yeah. And Jeannie, I don't really see what she could really say about it. I mean, she knew who her dad was.
yeah,
He was basically Hugh Hefner of the NBA.
sure was.
But just that time period
Yo,
and what that team was on.
like he had the people who when he was trying to get the money from the bank. Oh, he said to get them a girl and some beer, they'd be okay.
Yeah.
Got his money back now.
I was like, wow, bro. Back then, boy.
They operated easy.
Heck yeah.
And I fact showed him in the Playboy Mansion in the first episode.
Yeah.
Remember, he woke up in there, and that was the LA lifestyle. I'm more shocked about Kareem. Seeing how he is today,
Nah, I'm not
all
surprised.
black, and he got these white. I was like, Kareem. I was like, who is this man? That's probably the only thing I was shocked about, but everything else, I mean, I pretty much knew how it was.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Great show. All right, back to NBA playoffs. So Celtics up 2-0.
Sweet.
Yeah, I see a sweet coming. Minnesota, man. Minnesota and the Grizzlies.
That's probably the worst game in NBA history.
They were up by
14.
20-something points twice and still blew it.
Lost by 9 points.
I don't see how you let that happen.
Yeah. There's no coming back from that.
Nah.
Because I know if I was on that team, I would be like, what the just happened?
And you saw the video of Carl Thomas on, yeah, we in Minnesota now.
Yeah.
And John Morant, he retweeted it and said, we in Minnesota.
That boy said, I've only seen him at their house. Carl you think he's on the right path. Oh, yeah, he's finally going into his own prime now or becoming a good player, which he is a good player, but
yeah,
he don't have that. And I think Chuck and Shaq said it. He don't have that dog in him
Mm-mm. And then who gave Pat Beverly the right to go down in the last seconds or last minutes to take a shot? Like who he? It was 3 possessions in a row. He went to the basket. First time he drew a foul, shot free throw, missed them both. Second time, I think he tried passing the ball, got stolen. Then second time he shot and missed. He came out of court, just shot it, missed that joint. And then the third time, got his ball beat. I'm like, yo, what the heck?
They weren't really having ball movement once it's Minnesota. I mean, the Grizzlies came back. Everyone was just standing still.
They didn't know what to do then.
Yeah, because everyone was just shocked. I mean,
everybody was just looking at each other. Anthony Edwards looked pissed.
Yeah, Carl was in foul trouble, so I don't even know if he was playing a lot at that time. But
Carl had 5 fouls again, only like 6 points.
He needed to learn
stupid foul. He be doing stupid foul, like
running over people, like dumb stuff.
Like, what you doing? Clearly, the coaches don't say nothing. Like, he doing stupid stuff.
Yeah,
and it's killing the team.
And Russell, I mean, he's up and down.
Yeah.
Sometimes he's doing stuff good, then other times it's just like, come on, man. But yeah,
their IQ when it comes to the game not really high.
Yeah, it's a wrap for them.
Because it was some possession they were up by 10, 15, and they just come down the court and jack it. Instead of running a play or something to run a little bit of clock, they just jack it real quick. Now, they're doing them long shots, so they just throw the ball out quick and then it's a dunk. 2 points right there.
Which just makes the coaching for the Grizzlies and their team more impressive. For them to be a young team and to come back twice, like that, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So
I think it's over for Timberwolves.
Yeah. I mean, in the first game. Oh yeah, well I told you, but I was at that game one of the Grizzlies and Timberwolves. And it was crazy. Man, I've been to regular season games and it's cool. It was crazy, but a playoff game is different.
Yeah.
That crowd was insane. You could feel the intensity in there.
Yeah.
And Edwards is right. How the fans talk a lot of shit. That's how it is, man.
You was talking about this, right?
You said what?
So how was you talking about that?
I didn't care who won. I mean, of course, I was more. I actually was about to wear a Celtics shirt up in there, but
no,
I wasn't gonna do that.
They especially put the beats on you.
Yeah, we blew them boys up by like 40 almost. I wasn't gonna do that. Yeah, I thought about it. But yeah, man, it was a crazy experience. I mean, Grizzlies wasn't rebounding. They missed free throws. Jaw need to learn how to. I don't know. I'm not gonna say play smarter, but just take smarter shot selections. Because he be driving to the hole and falling a lot. And I'd be like, I'm thinking about like D Rose, like, bro, you need to learn from what he was doing back then.
Russell Westbrook.
Well, it ain't Russell. Russell don't ever be injured.
I'm not saying injured. I'm talking about just in play style.
Oh yeah, his shot selection and stuff. Yeah.
They just play fast. Like Shaq told Russ, slow down. They just try to go fast all the time, and that's not it.
Slow down, big fella.
Could at least see you taking wild shots and not playing in control.
And he
did like a wild man out there.
He was doing it last night. Like I was on the phone and watching him at the same time. Every time I looked up, he's on the ground.
Yeah.
I was like, great. That's like 5 times in a row.
Begging for a call. And he was on the ground. I'm like, bro, you just doing it. You playing too fast. And
That ain't gonna cut it out. I mean, he's 22 right now, so
Yeah.
it's all good. But once you get up in age, man, you're gonna wish you would have just stayed on the ground a little bit more.
And then he already got ankle problems and stuff.
Yeah,
So gotta chill out, man.
But since they already gonna probably win this series, let's talk about who they're gonna face after this. The Splash Brothers are no longer the Splash Brothers. It's a splash party
Triplets. It's the Splash triplets.
now. This boy Jordan Poole,
running gun out here, bro.
who knew?
Man.
That boy is a baller. He taking over now.
And he trying to get that girl too.
Oh, Malika Andrews.
Y'all saw when he was on the bench?
Yeah.
He pouring that overtime.
That boy wild, man.
And then the post game. I was like, yeah, he trying.
That eye contact was something serious. Man. That boy, that's a wild boy.
That boy crazy.
Yeah. It's obviously he's been learning from Steph and Clay. And then,
shoot on and off the court.
Yeah, man. His game is just crazy. He's like Steph and Clay combined.
Yes, bro. The fact that they letting Steph just come off the bench, bro.
That's insane. I forgot. I'm like, wait a minute. He been coming off the bench this whole series?
Yes, bro.
Because I saw the pregame, Steph on the bench giving everyone high fives before tip. I'm like, he ain't going in there. And then Kerr was like, sit down.
This gotta be one of the best 6 men ever.
I was like, wow.
I'm like, dang.
You should
Look
respect it with that. I ain't gonna cap to you. I say you got respect it, like they got their best man just sitting out.
Because they don't really need him.
They don't.
Which is crazy. It's
I
Steph
say
and Curry.
you should feel disrespect by that shit, bro. That's crazy. Like
Now, looking into the future now, do you think that could cause a problem?
Well, I don't know if they're gonna be able to keep him or keep Jordan Poole, depending on how much he's gonna get, which is gonna be a lot because every team now can see what he can do.
Yeah. I've been
Can they keep him is the question.
People been talking about like should they keep playing stuff like that because they feel like they're kind of stunting like players' growth by having like that many good people and stuff like that, and then they kind of play the same position and stuff. So I know there's nothing like special with like Clay contract coming up apparently, or where his contract is right now. They can easily like save a lot of money by trading him.
They're not gonna trade Clay. If they did that, that whole fan base gonna burn down that new building. Promise you.
For real.
They're not gonna trade Clay. They're gonna keep that big three together until the wheels fall off.
Yeah.
But Jordan, that's gonna be tough to keep. I mean, trade.
How old is Curry? 30 what?
33, 34.
He may be older than that. He like, I know you're about to say, hey.
Huh?
I don't know why you're doing like that. If they trade Curry, the whole NBA goes.
Hey. They might go.
Yeah, he's 34.
And Draymond even said in the post conference, he was like, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen as far as in the next series or these future games, but he said at some point, Jordan Poole is going to have to start even when Curry gets back to that starting lineup. But I don't know how that's going to work.
The only way, because they had to burn some bridge at some point.
The only way,
I think, because just the fact of like these guys is really built from nothing. Like they had to trade nobody. Everybody's like they ain't homegrown, so it's a fucking.
the only way he will come back to the starting lineup if Jordan Poole have a bad game. Then they'll switch it. But if he keep doing what he doing, hey Steph, you 6 man.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain.
Look at me, Steph.
Go sit down, little boy.
Imagine telling Stephen Curry that. Like, boy,
go sit down. You ain't even start.
Did you not see what I did in that All-Star game? I will torch his whole.
I saw a video they were talking about it was an old video when he got drafted, and one of the commenters said, "This is the worst pick Golden State ever did."
To my Jordan Poole,
Yeah,
he came from Michigan, right? Or was it Tennessee?
Michigan, I believe.
It was Michigan. All right, yeah, I remember. I remember now Michigan.
Yeah,
The worst.
they're like it's a bad pick. Now he's showing. You know, it was some old white dude.
These commentators, these analysts don't know.
They don't know.
Don't know jack about actually hoopers.
They just talk, man.
Yeah. It's a numbers game to them.
Mm-hmm.
Analytics.
But it's like that boy out there in Dallas, Jalen Brunson. I don't know if y'all been paying attention to what he's been doing without Luka. The boy just dropped 40.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Like that's why I was like, bro, you got that long ass on, you couldn't beat them with literally y'all Luka. Like,
yeah, Jazz is going to break that team up. I'm calling it now.
Donovan
out of there.
It definitely happened because, bro, you gonna blame somebody at this point. Like, y'all team is built to win, and y'all can't even goddamn win against a goddamn team without Luka. I can only imagine what's gonna happen when Luka actually comes back.
And Tim Hardaway, because Tim been out too.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Donovan Mitchell is going to ask for that trade.
He's going to be a Knick.
I can't see him. He want to.
That's good for them.
Next.
I think he'll like it.
I can't see him play that like once at this point in time.
He not gonna be in Utah, so I don't know where else he could go. But that's the only place if he want a bag, then yeah, just go to the Knicks.
Bucks Bulls. Who y'all think gonna pull out? They play tonight too.
Middleton's out, so yeah. I say the Bulls.
Yeah, DeMar DeRozan. He went off that last game.
Mid-range assassin.
Yeah, he went off.
Yeah, that was a good game. Joel hit that game winner. He went straight over there. He saw Drake. He said, I'm coming for y'all. I'm sweeping, and you better be there.
Yo,
Drake said, I'm coming.
You saw when he hit the shot, the Raptor fan fell to his knees, back on the ground. I said, dang.
It was crazy. I guess that was his revenge shot for how Kawhi did them back in 2019.
Yeah.
It was a good game. A lot of people ain't gonna say it, but Harden, he going MIA again as usual.
Hey, boy.
It's Maxey who taking over.
Thank God they got Maxey, because
he's a wildcat, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's Kentucky.
Yes, sir.
Not bad.
He the truth, man.
Not bad.
So, but James Harden, man, he do this every time.
What is it with him?
I don't see how they let him get top 75 over
Kyrie.
It's a couple of them players I'm looking. Should be a dang shame, bro.
Political reasons, man.
Yeah. But James Harden, you know, they asked him in the press conference, did he feel any pressure? He said, I've been in the playoffs. He said, probably said 10 years or something. Whatever he said, I'm glad 10 years. I don't feel no pressure. This regular. What? Yeah. You do the same thing every playoffs, bro.
I hate to see how you play when you actually under pressure.
Yeah.
It's crazy. As good as he is, he don't have that dog-like mentality either. Because after seeing game 2 of Boston in the Nets, Tatum and Brown you can just see it in their eyes, like, them boys went out there to kill.
Oh, yeah.
Certain players just don't have it, I guess.
They're like, we're going to show Kyrie why he shouldn't have left.
Man, speaking of Kyrie and KD, I've never seen KD get guarded like that. Yeah. Like, that was some 90s type basketball, because the rest will just let them play.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, I'm a Celtics fan, but let's break down the Brooklyn Nets for
I was like, AJ, why are you acting like
Cause just watching it like without being, I'm happy for my team, but just watching it just irks me to see Steve Nash not changing nothing, making the right sub or nothing.
Who's he gonna
Because
sub in?
LaMarcus Aldridge. Cause when the double team come, they ain't got nobody who can shoot. That can help a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. I about to say his back stiff. He ain't gonna move out there.
You got dog on what his
Only
name?
person is Bruce Brown.
Yeah, but
and Claxton maybe.
What's the other one? They got from Philly.
Oh, Seth Curry.
No, other dude. Big dude.
Oh, Drummond.
He's at the 3 when they double team. He passing the ball, and then he passed back KD. Then KD just turned it over.
Yeah, I mean.
And then their offense is just pick and roll.
Yep.
So you double that, and then KD not a really good passer. You can see in both games. He had 8 turnovers in about both games. He had 8 in the first half of the first game.
In his defense, the man does have 2 to 3 people on him every time he touched the ball. As soon as he touch it, they own him.
Yeah, but something gotta give.
I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying, but put yourself in his shoes. As soon as you touch the ball, you got 6'10", 6'11 guys, 2 or 3 of them all over you. You got to toss it up somewhere at some point and just say, F it. Whoever catch it.
That's the problem. He just throwing it. And it'd be cool. Going other way.
What Steve Nash should have did was incorporate Kyrie more. Instead of giving the ball to KD, it should have been Kyrie taking over.
True. But they don't. The problem with them, they don't have an offense, period.
Yeah, that's Steve's fault.
Every time they come down court, it's just pick and roll. And you got KD and Kyrie, you can't be mad at, but you need an offense when they start doing stuff like this.
Well, they don't really have a true point guard, which is why, I mean, I'm hearing Ben may come back for game 4.
I think Ben need to come back for game 3.
Well, his back, he's.
Because I think we're going to win tomorrow. And then,
especially at Robert back.
Yeah. But, when Ben come back, it's going to help. But
on defense, we still don't know about his offense yet.
I don't know about.
But his passing can help them a lot on offense. He can facilitate.
And he can, well, we'll see. He can drive to the rim.
Yeah.
If he right mindset and stuff, whatever. But I was just looking at it like, dang. It looked easy for us, bro. Although we make it hard, though.
Yeah, I'm about to say, our team was down 17 points.
Because we make it hard. We do dumb shots sometimes. Jaylen Brown let the ball dribble off his foot.
Yeah, I don't know what was wrong with him.
And then sometimes we take wild shots when it could be easy, but, And then they'll compare, KD and Kyrie versus this Celtics team and LeBron when we play him. Although Jason Tatum didn't work younger.
Yeah, that was like his second or first year.
Yeah. But the stats he put.
You talking about Tatum?
No. LeBron.
Oh, yeah. He
that 2018, right?
Oh, yeah. Crazy.
People don't talk about that, though.
They're not going to talk about LeBron.
That 2018 LeBron, bro?
Because the media got something against him. But let that have been Braun who lost that game, how KD lost.
I know.
Skip and everybody, the whole world would have been on him.
Well, shoot. Let it be LeBron, KD on that last play when Jason Tatum went to the bucket.
Oh, yeah, they would have.
They would kill. They were blaming Kyrie. I'm like, what?
That was a crazy play.
Yeah, that was.
I was on the couch like, whoa, that's good.
He hit it. I was like, oh, yeah.
And who
and
said
then they're
it?
like, Marcus Smart.
They go.
Yeah, man. So
and shout out Pritchard, man. They ain't gonna talk about Pritchard, but He doing his thing out there.
That's a smooth shooter right there, boy.
That dang crossover step back he put on 7. I said, Lord,
Yeah, that joint nasty.
who taught you?
That joint nasty, man. But yeah, man, if we win this, who we play next out of?
That's a good question. I have no idea. Oh, the Heat, probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, shit. That's gonna be a dog fight. Every time I think about the Heat, I think of Bam and that block in the bubble.
Yeah. My cousin bring that up to me every time.
Man, the Heat ain't nothing to play with. Jimmy, that boy.
Jimmy, man.
It's gonna be tough.
Yo, Kyle Lowry, he elbowed Trey Young in the face, bro. They ain't called nothing.
It's a playoffs, man.
That joke, wow, bro. He straight up said, I said, darn.
Yeah, him and the other boy on the Hawks that got into it too.
Yeah. And then when Kyle Lowry kind of dove at his ankles.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
I think the Hawks might get swept.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a sweep because they don't.
If they lose tonight, yeah, right.
I ain't gonna say that last year it was a fluke, but this team don't seem to have that same energy or whatever.
Yeah, and Trey Young been kind of off.
Yeah, and Capella still hurt? I think.
Yeah, he out.
So
Man.
that ain't helping him. John Collins still look hurt. I don't know why he out there. They should just cut him out.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's basically just Trey just jacking up some shots. And if he's cold, then they definitely not gonna win.
Yeah. And then that boy, what's his name? Bondanovich or something?
Yeah.
I saw they fast break 2-on-1. Bondanovich ran to the corner instead of running for a layup. Dude threw it thinking he was gonna run for the layup. Told him off. I don't blame him.
And who started all that? Stephen Curry.
Yeah.
The game changed when he started doing all that crazy stuff. Now everyone think it's okay to go for a 3 on a fast break.
Yeah. So yeah.
And prayers to Booker.
Oh,
they
yeah.
saying he ain't coming back for these next 2. And the Pelicans look like them boys starting to come together now.
That boy Brandon, boy.
Boy, imagine if Zion is out there.
They'll kill them, bro. They'll kill him. Hope Devin come back, man, because if he don't,
that's gonna be the biggest upset of the playoffs.
Biggest, bro. Everybody had them going to the final.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Y'all got anything else?
I don't think so.
Not to my knowledge.
Huh?
I say, yeah, not to my knowledge.
What's y'all TV shows of the week or movies?
TV show.
AJ gonna say All American.
No.
Hey.
I think I'm 2 episodes behind.
Oh yeah, I'm caught up on it, man. That girl Simone.
I'm caught up on Homecoming.
Yeah.
I ain't caught up on the other one, the original.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So it's like they got Spencer doing all type of stuff.
You just accept it now. You don't even question it. You just watch it. You just accept it.
I'm like, okay, this is what he doing now.
Well, on special teams.
It was fun. Well, it kind of made sense because he was, he wanted to do the social media, and now he back doing the social media. Now he off it again. Now he see it working, whatever.
Yeah, it's something else that's gonna happen. Well, if you're 2 episodes behind, then yeah, it's some other stuff that happens.
Yeah, it's talking about the same relationships in season 3.
Coop did something.
No, it's on with Olivia.
Him and Spencer? Her and Spencer?
No, just all. You know how she's trying to be a reporter and all.
Oh, Olivia. I'm thinking about the other girl. His ex.
I don't even know her name. Leia, something like that.
Leia. Yeah. Okay, Olivia trying to be a reporter. Yeah, and she doing it with the topic, the college deals, right?
NIL stuff.
NIL stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So Jordan told her some inside stuff, but he didn't know she was going to. Well, it hasn't happened yet, but that's how the episode ended. So yeah, it's going to cause some problems.
So who his next girl gonna be? Leia.
Oh, Jordan don't know. Wait, are you talking about
what Jordan Leia they?
No, I don't think that's what happened. I mean, if you caught up on Homecoming, I mean the dude, he was about to knock on the door, but he heard her and Jordan talking. So
oh wait, I must be an episode behind.
Oh damn, never mind.
Spoiler.
What last thing I saw? I saw the dude got mad at him because I don't know, Bobby brothers, whatever, DNA tests and stuff.
Oh yeah, that happened like a couple episodes back.
Darn.
Yeah, the one that came on this week was about the sorority or whatever. Damon trying to go back to his old dad to figure out who his real parents are, and stuff like that. So all that got answered, which is now. Well, I'm not gonna spoil that for you too. He got an answer. And which is why he was trying to find someone to tell her, but she was on the phone talking to Jordan after something else happened between Damon and Simone.
They kiss?
I ain't gonna tell you.
Oh, I guess I gotta go watch it. Oh man, y'all watch Batman yet on HBO Max?
Not yet.
I started about, and that shit was that's booming. I was like, yeah, it's too late for this shit. I ain't trying to wait nobody up.
You said it was too long.
That's when speakers. I said that thing. What's it called? The scene right when he got thing goes to the club. That shit was just too much noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to watch that. And what else dropped? Oh no, never mind. I caught up on Moon Knight.
Y'all got show of the week?
Let me see. Honestly, I really don't know because only shows I've really been watching is goddamn Snowfall in Atlanta as of currently.
Oh yeah, Snowfall is my show of the week. My goodness, Dante, are you caught up?
I'm not caught. I seen that. Him, her, bodies.
Nah, bro. Franklin went.
Hold on. Is it something? Is it something? I think I saw somebody posted on Twitter. Was it him like facing another way and somebody walking behind him?
That's him talking to himself when.
What are you talking about?
He was like looking out the window, right? And the girl was walking behind him.
Are you talking about in this last episode, the season finale, or the one that Dante talking about?
Seems I don't know which episode it was. I ain't looking at the post because I ain't want to get spoiled.
That episode that Dante talking about was when he was tripping.
Yeah, pretty much
on some acid.
And he reflecting on all the decisions he made. He was talking to his younger self, and his younger self was like, "Bro, you fucked up, my nigga."
Hold on, I ain't watched the episode yet.
Hey, Don, yeah, chill.
Hold on. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it tonight. I'm
But
gonna be all caught up tonight. I'm gonna call y'all.
this last episode, though, he went to another level. I'm like, how does he keep doing this?
That boy, a great actor, man.
Yeah, I've heard people saying that then he should have been, taking out Black Panther role.
I will say, oh no, I can't say that. It's gonna be spoilers too, but
Hold on, we'll talk about it tonight.
everything's changed now. Everything's changed.
Dang.
I'll say that. It's all changed now. And it can't go back to how it used to be.
Yeah, I gotta watch it. All right, man. Oh, Young Thug dropping a project soon.
Oh yeah, I did hear him do like a little post or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he be dropping Friday too. Like May 6th, some shit.
I think so. It's supposed to drop Friday with Future.
This Friday? No, next Friday.
Oh yeah, next week.
Yeah.
So yeah. So yeah, I'm out watch Snowfall now.
Yeah. And you were right a couple pods back. You said his girl and his mom look alike. They do.
Heck yeah, man. They look alike, bro. All right. Show of the week. You said Snowfall, right, Zach?
Yeah, Snowfall.
Down to it.
That's I still know because that's really all I've been watching is Atlanta, Snowfall, and X-Men Evolution. So
I don't know what almost.
Atlanta's good too. I'm caught up on that.
I gotta catch up on Atlanta.
That's fucked up, man. That man went through all that shit just to find out the old dude was the reason behind this shit. And he's screwing the dumpster. Fucked up.
Yeah, the yellow hat. I'm like, man, how y'all didn't suspect him first?
But that nigga was going too hard talking about Brett killing him.
Yeah, that's. Atlanta had some weird episodes.
Yeah, like it leaves you just thinking like that. What happened? Why did he do this? What was the whole purpose of this shit? Like,
Dang. Man, I don't know. They got Fairy Odd Parents on Netflix now.
What?
wait, the original one or the new one?
I think the original. Yeah.
I was about to say.
2005. All right, I'm gonna go with I don't know what I'd be watching. Raising Dion.
I never started season 2 yet.
Yeah, me either. I don't even know if I want to. I ain't got to you. After the next few episodes take so long to come out that I honestly just be losing interest like that. I ain't never finished Orange and New Black.
Oh, I finished that. The last season? Oh.
Shit, I don't even the last 2 seasons maybe. I don't know how many seasons is of it anymore. I ain't got to. I don't know if it's canceled or if it's still going on.
I think it's over. Cause the last season was the last season. I think it might be 5 or 6 seasons. I think. I don't know.
Netflix has a lot of documentaries. I need to start paying attention to them. They got something called Conversations with a Killer.
Yo, I was just about to tell you that.
The John with Casey Taste or whatever.
Hey, when I saw he was a clown, I like, oh, they got me.
I saw the front cover. I said Joker.
I said, oh, they got me. Yeah, I gotta watch that.
There's that. They got The Rise and Fall of Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that too.
This boy be watching everything, man.
Maybe watch documentaries for no reason. Like, who would think to watch The Fall of Abercrombie and Fitch?
I don't know. I just,
that is interesting. I'm interested in that.
I'm not at all. Like,
I used to watch about their jeans.
That used to be the thing back in like middle school. Abercrombie, Fitch, and Hollister. They the same company. And AirPods, they all the same company.
High school, and I think I had like maybe one Abercrombie and Fitch jacket and like a few Hollister shirts.
Yeah,
it's crazy. You knew who had money based off what tier they was wearing. This Air Apostle. It's like, yeah, okay, everybody got it. Hollister, you doing a little son. Abercrombie, oh, you got it like that.
No, you got some money.
Yo.
Yeah, but it's because shit. I probably say the reason why is because the fashion has changed nowadays. Like niggas are bypassing that awkward phase of high school fashion and middle school fashion and just going straight to goddamn.
It's hype stuff now.
Yeah, like niggas bypass that shit. Niggas ain't dressing like kids anymore. Niggas just going straight to that goddamn
Supreme,
yeah.
Fear of
Supreme,
God,
Fear of God,
Up
Essentials.
Crowd, AJ, he's a brand ambassador of them.
Yeah, Essentials, goddamn.
No.
Definitely is, bro. I ain't know about shit to you, bro. You put me on. I mean, I ain't got money for that shit, but I know about it now.
No. All I wear is Nike.
I'm trying to be a tough crowd like AJ, man.
No.
It's tough to get in, man. It's tough to get in.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna check that Abercrombie fix.
Yeah,
And then that John Wayne one, that got me. And they got the Our Father coming soon too.
Yeah, it's number one right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start checking in on some of them.
Oh, Zach, they got one. It's called Senzo, Murder of a Soccer Star.
Was that based in the 80s or something?
I think so.
Is it because he missed a PK?
Oh, I know. I ain't watched it yet.
Oh, well, no, I just heard about a story like that a long time ago, back in the 80s. Like the cartel, like the dude missed the PK.
Was he in South Africa?
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch this. It's only 5 episodes. So.
Y'all need to watch Top Boy if y'all haven't yet. That ending pissed everybody off.
I gotta watch that too.
I've been watching like an episode of that shit.
It's good, man.
One of these days, maybe.
Push you on that London lingo.
Yeah, on it. Lingo.
A couple things in there,
Hey yo, watch this. It's on Netflix. It's called Worst Roommate Ever.
Worst roommate ever.
Just watch the first episode. It's called Call Me Grandma.
Oh yeah, I saw the trailer for this with the old lady or whatever.
Just watch that first episode of her. She known as one of the most notorious killers ever. That's on crazy. Bro.
I'll check it out. So the first episode.
Oh, you gotta watch the first episode. Dante, watch it too, so we can talk about next week.
All right.
Cause the stuff she did, boy. It's crazy. What? Oh,
Song of the week.
Song of the week. I know my boy Blast. He dropped a new album. I gotta listen to that.
I'm probably go Hold That Heat on Southside Future.
Oh yeah,
Travis.
that joint was hard.
I like that. Hold That Heat. And the ending and the outro was good.
That song was hard. I'm gonna go with Lil Baby In a Minute.
I think I heard that one on the playlist today.
Cool. Yeah.
So I'll probably say I'll go with Don't Touch My Head by Solange and John Hicks Plus.
Okay. Y'all know Chris Brown and Lil Baby going on tour.
For real?
You got tickets?
Yeah. Bro, what the? This dude got an album?
AB drop an album?
Yes.
Read the titles.
What do you mean the titles?
The song name.
Oh, it's Champions, Business Booming, Champions featuring 5 Foreign. Track number 2 is Business Booming featuring Da Baby. Track number 3, Get My Bag featuring Young Thug. Put That Shit On. Pit, Not the Palace, which I think was the song that put him on. Everyone was like, all right, he kind of good. That's featuring French Montana. Half a Moon featuring 5 Foreign again. PTSD featuring Jacquees.
Wow.
Don't Leave featuring Keisha Cole. Chili Waters. Pit, Not the Palace again. Okay, so the first one, it was a remix featuring French.
Pit Not the Palace featuring Antonio Brown. And
then Shuki Diamonds featuring somebody. Shuki International, I guess. Wow. He has an album.
Yeah, I didn't see that when I was looking there.
King Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all listen to Pusha T?
Yeah,
I'm one of his album. It's worth a listen.
Yeah, he's solid. Listen,
It is?
yes, bro.
All right.
Like that's that real rapping. Talking about the cocaine, all that, boy.
But Drake said he wasn't pushing like that.
Pusha said some stuff about Drake too. That kind of hit.
Oh Lord.
They ain't have to push to talk about it good enough.
But you know, they ain't got beef no more, so he ain't talk about it. I don't think.
Well, I heard Drake dissed him on a Jack Harlow song that's supposed to be on the album, on Jack's album.
That song leaked. They still gonna put it on it?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's the song you sent me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna listen to that. Finish listening to that Pusha T. I listened to like 3 songs. That don't sound good. And Kanye co-produced it.
Is he on any of the tracks?
Yeah. He on a song called Dreaming of the Past.
Oh yeah, I see it.
And another one called Rock and Roll. And I think that was Kanye West and Kid Cudi. Because Kid Cudi said this is the last song I'll be on with Kanye West because it was, you know.
Back then.
Yeah. So yeah.
I'll give it a listen.
Yeah, man.
Kanye needs to start playing and just put that second Donda on the streaming services.
You know, I think I got it. I ain't seen it.
I don't know. You might have, and that's how I heard it.
Well, I found a better version. It was a better version. Yeah, it's the one I got sent.
Well, speaking of that, back on Netflix, it just came out an hour ago that they're slashing their animation department amid subscriber drops. So they really down bad. Yeah, it's getting bad.
That's the only thing I was really watching, like Big Mouth, all the other shit.
Turn. So all that gonna be gone.
They slashed that, yeah. They definitely lost me there.
I don't understand why they would do that. I think that was doing good.
They did it to themselves. That's why I feel bad for them. Y'all keep raising the subscription prices. Y'all really haven't been keeping consistent good shows on there.
Use this money that y'all got then raising the subscription sites for.
They done like Stranger Things being 30 million per episode is kind of wild, bro. I don't know what y'all doing, but and then you know they show like all the movies they got coming with all the big stars.
Yeah. Only one came out, and that was the Adam Project. That's the only one that they really showed so far.
And Don't Look Up, Leonardo DiCaprio one came out.
I didn't even like that. I didn't even finish it. Cool. I fell asleep on it.
I understand it. I thought it was cool, but that had big stars in it, like 4 or 5 of them. And then you know they supposed to have another one. I can't remember, but somebody on the boat. I can't remember.
There's the Jamie Foxx project. There's the one with Captain America, Chris Evans, and I want to say Henry Cavill, but I'm probably tweaking on that. But it was 2 big stars. No, it was on Chris Evans and Ryan Gosling, I believe.
Yeah, so they.
I bet hurry up and put all this stuff out.
Their money flying. Dang, man. I was hoping this one show I watched a while back, like a year ago. Hopefully it'll come back. It was called Jenny something. About this girl and her mom. It was a funny show.
Oh, I never heard of it.
Yeah.
The only show I constantly will tune in for on Netflix is Witcher.
Yeah, Witcher, Big Mouth.
That's the only one.
What's the other one? Castlevania.
I don't watch any of that.
I don't know that. Castlevania.
I don't exactly know about it. That's why I said
I don't really watch
Um,
anime.
Shit, Ragnarok was pretty good.
I'm about to say Thor.
Don't worry, I'm about to say, what are you
I
talking
said
about?
it's anime. That's why I'll just say that because it's actually
Oh,
anime.
okay,
But yeah, was pretty good. So I watched that.
Speaking of Thor, his trailer came out. If y'all haven't seen that,
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Hey, that Doctor Strange one, they were playing it through the NBA final, NBA playoff. That music give me every time.
man, I'm not even paying attention to the trailers because I'm not trying to see anything.
Yeah, same. I see the movie when it come out. Ain't
Yeah.
to me anyway.
I don't watch any of that stuff on YouTube anymore because
Yeah, I ain't look it up or nothing.
Yeah, especially when it's
yeah,
like this way. It's like I know I'm gonna see it regardless. It don't even matter if I see the trailer. So what's the point of watching it?
after Spider-Man, I was like, man, I knew all this.
Like imagine the excitement you got to see if you got they ain't seen Toby and them come back without these goddamn what's it called? All
Spoilers.
these goddamn spoilers, all these
Yeah,
trailers. Like that should be so much better. But
Yeah, definitely.
it would have been crazy crowd experiences.
oh shit, Toby Maguire, Andrew Garfield,
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
They ruined it. They ruined it.
Right. Anything else y'all got?
I'm good on this side.
Dante. Oh.
He might have froze. But in the
okay.
meantime, shop our merch. We got
Yeah,
some
man.
projects coming on the way too as well.
Yeah, man. Go shop. New merch shirts coming soon. And new projects coming soon.
We got an album too.
We got album.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for the support. Deuces.